So I finally caved. And I bought the Skims dress. The sexy black Skims dress. I did it and I bought it. But I also bought a dupe on Amazon and a dupe on Temu. And I'm gonna let you know if these dupes are worth it. How do they compare to the actual Skims dress? Is the Skims dress actually worth the money? So we're gonna get into all of it. But before we do, please consider subscribing and let's do it. So here we have all three options here. I had to write sticky notes so I didn't forget what I'm working with. So this is Temu, Amazon, and then Skims. And I was really nervous to film this video because I am an inverted body shape. That is my body shape, and a bodycon dress is usually a no-no. Usually a no-no for someone who has very narrow hips. I did a TikTok reaction video a few weeks ago. I'll link it up there. Just kind of talking about the pros, the cons of having an inverted body type and just like the advice out there. But I have never ever felt comfortable in a bodycon dress. Like I remember in college, the bodycon dress, that was the look when you're going out with the girls on like Friday night or Saturday night. And like all of my sorority sisters were wearing these like sexy bodycon dresses. And I remember putting one on and looking in the mirror and being like, why? Like it looks off. Why does this look off? And just kind of looking at my sorority sisters and I was like, what? Like this does not check out. Like they look good, I don't, and I didn't know why at the time, but I was like, okay, it's because I have more narrow hips and it's just like not the most flattering piece of clothing for my body type. So I was very nervous to buy the Skims dress because this is not a dress that I would typically wear. But in 2025, we are embracing our body. We are getting out of our comfort zone. We are trying new things. We're doing all the things. So I decided, let's just do it. Let's just try it on and roll with it. So I'm hoping this will be a very eye-opening review for someone who just doesn't have an hourglass. So we'll see how I look in all of these different dresses. And that's another question I had. And the reason why I dragged my feet on buying the Skims dress is like, when are we wearing this? Are we wearing this just around the house, doing laundry, watching TV? Are we wearing this out in public? Like, when are we wearing this? Can someone tell me, like, if you have a Skims dress, like, when do you wear this? Do you wear this to bed? Do you just wear this lounging around? I know it's supposed to be kind of like this loungewear, but it looks elevated enough. Like you could wear this out and about, but it doesn't feel like it would make sense at like a barbecue or like a family gathering. I just don't know when we're wearing this. So let me know. So let's start things off with Skims. We'll start things off strong. So this is a like ribbed material. Anything I own that's like ribbed and knitted just is so complimentary. It just like snatches me in where I want to be snatched in. And this is also very stretchy. So the quality is very evident. That sounds so like businessy. The quality is obvious. Quality is super obvious when you just feel it, when you hold it. Like there's some bounce to it. And like there's some bounce. It's like a bouncy fabric. Probably the weirdest Skims review video you've ever watched. But fabric was very high quality, very complimentary. I was kind of hoping for more of like a Spanx material just because I was very nervous. I was very nervous about like the hip situation and like the lack of curves that I have to work with. I was like, is it gonna be flattering? I do not know, because a bodycon dress is typically not very flattering on my body type. Let's talk shape. So there's not shape to this dress, which made me a little nervous. Made me quite nervous because, again, I don't have the hourglass. I don't have the curves to create the illusion of an hourglass, so I need a little help. With most of my dresses that are bodycon, I need help. Yes, some. They're very rare, but some bodycon dresses I can pull off if it already has kind of built-in shape to it. I went to a wedding this summer, found a beautiful strapless dress that was a little bit tighter, a little bit more of a bodycon style, but like, I'll put put it up on screen, you can kind of see the way it's shaped. It like kind of creates the illusion I have a nice hourglass, but that was built into the dress. The dress itself, the way like the zipper was designed, the way the fabric was sewn, it like kind of had that hourglass built in. But this is just fabric. This is all just fabric. There's no ribbing or there's no like structure to it that creates the illusion of an hourglass. So to me, I was like, yikes, this is not good. This is not good. I'm worried. I'm very, very worried. So when I put it on, I was shockingly surprised. I was shockingly surprised. Again, I had really, really low expectations. I was like, this is gonna be terrible. I don't even know if I can film this. This is gonna be bad. But I put it on and I felt really confident in it, which is like, whew, that is wild to me. Like I've never felt confident in a bodycon dress ever. So that I was like, okay, whoa. Like I actually feel pretty confident in this. So it's quite tight underneath the bust. So it does kind of create that like illusion of an hourglass. And like shockingly, I felt pretty comfortable in this dress. I think I get it. Why the girlies like wearing these Skims dresses is because it is pretty flattering on someone who doesn't have an hourglass shape, dare I say. So for that reason, whatever technology, whatever secret sauce they have in this Skims dress, I think it is worth the $80. I think it is worth the $80. I know it does seem a little steep for something you're wearing around the house. Still need confirmation to see if like that's when we're wearing these dresses. But for $80, I think yes. I think yes, it is worth it. Now, I'm not saying like you could hold out for a sale. You could totally hold out for a sale, maybe a Christmas sale or I don't know, Valentine's Day sale or whatever. Hold out for a sale, but I think it is worth the $80. Dare I say, I did not think I would say this is worth the $80 because that to me seemed steep and I was like, it's probably not even gonna look good, but I think it's actually worth it. I think it's actually worth it. And in terms of length, it did not go all the way down to the ground. So for my tall girlies out there, I don't think it's tall girl approved. Like from what I've seen in terms of like the models and different pictures I've seen of women wearing the Skims dress, I think it goes to the ground. Correct me though if I'm wrong on that, but like it hit me about the ankle. Hit me around the ankle, which to me felt pretty good, but it's like I like it to go all the way down to the ground. So I don't think it's necessarily tall girl approved. Like I'm 5'10", so you know, depending on how you want it to fit, whatever. But I would say I think it's supposed to fit like a maxi dress, so it's not going all the way down to the ground. So just a heads up on that. But it was like very complimentary to my broad shoulders, to my chest area. I'm also curious, like, what are the girlies wearing up here? Are we wearing Boombas? Like, what are we wearing? We probably need to be wearing something. Strapless. I've never found a good strapless bra that I like, so I am super open if anyone has any recommendations. But yeah, you do need to have some coverage up there because like there's no built-in bra situation. It would be nice, actually it'd be really, really nice if you could find like a dupe that had a built-in bra so you don't even have to worry about the bra situation. So that's a question I have, but dare I say, I think worth the price, which I'm still kind of shocked. I didn't even think I was gonna like go that direction, but after I put it on, and I'm not sponsored at all, but like after I put it on, I was like, okay, like I can see it. Like I feel kind of this like confidence boost. Like I get it. So there's that. So let's start with Amazon. So I did not pay $80 for this. I paid $24.99, got a size small. Now right off the bat, the material is different. Which is odd to me. Like this is supposed to be a Skims dupe, so you would think it would be like this similar fabric, but that's not the case. So this one in particular, it's a different fabric. The best way I can describe it is it's kind of like this like jersey material. Like if you remember, or if you grew up playing sports and like you would wear these like Under Armour shirts like underneath your soccer jersey or underneath like your football jersey, just to help you stay a little bit warmer during like colder seasons, that is a fabric it reminds me of. It's like kind of this like shiny like jersey material, honestly. So it's not super flattering. It's not like this beautiful ribbed material like the Skims dress is. So it's like right off the bat, you know it's not going to be as nice. And so I put it on, and whatever magic combination of fabric that Skims has going on, which is why they're charging $80, it is not obvious in this Skims dupe. It just is not as flattering, to be honest, because like I mentioned before, sound like a broken record. I have broad shoulders, I have an inverted body shape, so I need whatever technology, whatever amazing fabric, secret sauce formula they have going on in Skims. I need that. I need that in order to pull off a bodycon. I need it to either be sewn into like the bodice of the dress, or I need the fabric to be very unique like Skims has. I cannot just have Joe Schmo average fabric, if I'm making sense. I need there to be something to work with my body shape. So this is just like jersey material, and it just, in my opinion, was not as flattering. I just didn't feel like it hugged me in the right way. Didn't feel like it snatched me in the right way like this Skims dress did. So yes, it's a lot cheaper, but if you need that fabric that's going to help create that illusion, this is not going to be the dupe for you. However, I do have one more dupe from Amazon that I got just to try out. And this right here is, I can confidently say this is probably the closest thing to the Skims fabric. Yes, just from the touch, you can feel a slight difference, but this is like a very, very similar fabric. It's this ribbed material, like I mentioned, it's very stretchy. The only difference here is this one is like long sleeves, which I find like long sleeves are very, very flattering, very forgiving for someone with an inverted body type with broad shoulders. It like kind of creates that illusion by creating emphasis on the shoulders. So I really like wearing like long sleeve dresses. So I really like this one. And then it passed the long arm check. Like we got long arms here, and it passed that surprisingly, and it was like really, really long. So I really, really liked this. This is a solid dupe. Yes, it's not like the exact same style as this one, but I almost feel like this would probably be comfier. Like if you're just kind of walking around the house, if you're curling up watching Netflix, I kind of want to have like a long sleeve dress situation so I can just kind of curl up, because I always get cold. I'm always cold versus warm. So like maybe if you're someone who runs a little bit warmer, you could do a Skims dress or like a tank top like that. But for me, I'm always cold. Doesn't matter the time of year, I'm always cold. So like something like this, I definitely could see myself. This is something where I could be like drinking some tea, just kind of curling up on the couch, watching a movie. So it's like you're really, really comfortable, but you also feel like you're super confident, and you just feel amazing, and you just feel like a queen. So I am all about this. So yes, I would recommend this. And then let me just triple check the price on that. I would venture to guess it's like 30, if I'm right. Let's see. 36. Okay, $36.99 for this. But like 2,000 reviews on Amazon, and then 4.5 stars. Now, I will say it was a sale, so I got it on a sale. Normally this is $56.99. So quality for sure. Quality and the price have to align for sure, but like this is a solid option. I would say yes, if you're okay with the long sleeve situation and you still kind of want that like Skims look and feel, yes, this is 100% approved. And then here we have the Temu dupe. So Temu did me dirty this time. Their photos look so much better than what I actually ended up getting. And I know, like, yes, the photo, it's like a black Skims dupe, but the enhancements, the Photoshop, the airbrushing, whatever they did, whatever magic they worked, I fell for it. Like I always do. I'm like ignorantly optimistic because I'm like, oh, if she has an hourglass and she wears this like Skims dupe, I could look like that. And then I put it on, I'm like, no, I'm not tan like her, I'm not curvy like her, like there's a disconnect here. So that's on me. But in terms of the fabric, let's talk about the fabric. I'm sorry, the fabric is nothing like the Skims fabric. This is the same with that first Amazon dupe that I showed you, the spaghetti strap one. It's the same exact fabric. It's just like this jersey shiny fabric. It's not super complimentary. Yes, if you had a curvy figure, yes, this would probably work for you. Like, I'm jealous, roll with it. But for someone like me who needs the fabric help, I can't really get away with this. Plus, like when I put it on, there was just like some weird, I don't know what it's called, but it's just like some weird thing happening with the fabric in between my legs. If someone knows what that is called, let me know, but it shows how low the quality of the fabric is. So that is like no-go, because that did not happen at all with like the Skims dress. So I would say for the Temu, it's not a dupe. Like, do not get this dress on Temu. I even paid $7.63, like $7.63 for this. So I should have known better with the price point. Like, so the price is just like not worth it. So don't even go on Temu. I also, just in case, I got a long sleeve version too, like just in case, kind of like the Amazon one I got. Same exact fabric, literally the same exact fabric. It's just like this just low quality kind of jersey fabric that's kind of like shiny. It's the best way I can describe it. It's just like, no, that's not worth it. So all in all, the verdict, I say yes. I say yes. This Skims dress is worth it. Skims dress is worth it. The Amazon dupe though, that second Amazon dupe with the long sleeve is a close runner-up. It is a close runner-up. It's what was it, like ended up being like $56 or something, although they did have a sale, so I only paid I think $35. So that's a steal for sure. So kind of depending on what you're working with your budget, what you're looking to spend, I would say that Amazon dupe is a good dupe for sure. Like, you could totally buy that. I think it does what the Skims dress does. So I say yes, go for it. If you're willing to spend a little bit more money, if you want that feeling, you want to feel like super snatched, I would say yeah, like go for the Skims dress. It's definitely a little more expensive for sure, but it does feel like it's high quality and it's gonna last for a really long time, and it just like kind of snatches in everything that you want snatched in. So the verdict, yes on the Skims dress, yes on the Amazon dupe, the second dupe that I shared, and then no on Temu. Don't even do the Temu dupe. So hopefully that was helpful for my girlies out there that maybe you're tall, maybe you're an inverted triangle like I am, and you've always been curious on kind of what that Skims dress will look like. Hopefully that was helpful for you. I'm the guinea pig. I'm letting you know if it's worth it or if it's not. So yes, thank you so much for watching my videos, and I will see you in the next one.